Hello, little dreamers, and welcome back to Bear Maple's Bedtime Stories. This is the place where gentle words and soft adventures guide you into sweet dreams. So, find your comfiest spot, hug your pillow tight, and let your imagination float with us tonight. The story we're about to hear is called Vivian and the Sparkle Brush. Vivian was a bright 6-year-old girl, with a laugh that sounded like tiny bells and a smile as wide as the sky. Everyone who met her felt a little happier just being around her. But every night, when the sun had gone to sleep and the stars peeked out, something always happened. When it was time to brush her teeth, Vivian would wrinkle her nose, let out a little groan, and shake her head to her mom. "Do I have to?" she'd whisper, as if hoping anyone, would say no. And most nights, she would tiptoe past the bathroom, slip under her blanket, and close her eyes without brushing at all. Her little teeth would drift off to sleep too, but not very clean and not very happy. One quiet evening, just as Vivian was about to crawl under her warm blanket, something unusual happened. A faint whisper floated through the room, soft as a sigh. "Vivian." She froze. The sound came from the bathroom, from the little cup where her toothbrush rested. With curious eyes wide open, Vivian tiptoed closer, her bare feet padding softly across the floor. And then, she gasped. Her toothbrush was glowing, shimmering with golden sparkles that danced like tiny fireflies. "I am the Sparkle Brush," it said in a gentle, twinkling voice. "And I've been waiting. Just for you." Before Vivian could even blink, the sparkle brush leapt right out of its cup and twirled in the air, scattering sprinkles of golden light. The glow filled her room, brighter and brighter, until everything around her began to fade. Her cozy bedroom walls melted away, and suddenly, Vivian was no longer at home. She stood in a dazzling land that shimmered like a dream. The ground sparkled like crystal, and above her stretched a sky painted with soft candy colors, pinks, blues, and purples swirling together like cotton clouds. All around her floated tiny Tooth Fairies, their wings glimmering as they carried little lanterns shaped like glowing pearls. "Welcome, Vivian," the fairies chimed in voices like music. "This is the kingdom of smiles." But not everything in the kingdom sparkled bright. From the far corners, a shadow began to creep. Out came the sugar bugs, mischievous little creatures made of sticky candy crumbs. They wriggled and tumbled, their giggles high and squeaky, like trouble carried on the wind. Wherever they touched, the shine of the crystal ground darkened into dull, gloomy spots. The fairies fluttered nervously, their pearl lanterns swaying. "They sneak in whenever children forget to brush," the fairies whispered, their voices soft but serious. "If these sugar bugs grow too strong, they can dim even the brightest smiles." Vivian's eyes widened, her little hand clutching the sparkle brush tight. She gasped, remembering how often she had slipped into bed without brushing, leaving her own teeth unguarded. The sparkle brush floated gently to Vivian's side, glowing brighter and brighter until it looked like a shining sword of light. Its voice was warm and kind, wrapping around her like a hug. "Vivian," it said softly, "only you can help us chase the sugar bugs away. All you have to do is brush with care." Vivian's small hands reached out and held the magical brush tight. The moment her fingers touched it, a gentle tingle rushed through her palms, spreading all the way to her heart. It felt as if bravery itself had chosen her, as if courage was whispering, "You are ready." Vivian took a deep breath, her eyes glowing with new determination. Swish, swirl, sweep, chanted the fairies as they danced in a circle around her, their tiny lanterns glowing like stars. Vivian lifted the sparkle brush to her teeth, her hand steady, her heart full of courage. She brushed gently, up, down, round and round, just the way she had been told. With every careful stroke, the sparkle brush shimmered brighter and brighter, casting beams of golden light across the kingdom. She could almost feel the sticky sugar crumbs melting away, dissolving into nothing. Then, pop, pop, pop. The air sparkled with bursts of light as the sugar bugs scurried off, squeaking and tumbling, defeated by Vivian's gentle, steady brushing. As Vivian brushed, the whole kingdom began to glow brighter and brighter. The crystal castles rose tall, their walls gleaming like diamonds catching the sun. Above her, the candy-colored skies grew clear and soft, painted with gentle shades of pink and blue. Around her, the Tooth Fairies clapped their tiny hands and spun in circles of joy, their pearl lanterns casting warm sparkles across the land. "You did it, Vivian," they sang together, their voices ringing like little silver bells. "Your brushing keeps the sugar bugs away, and your smile keeps our kingdom shining." Vivian's heart swelled. She beamed from ear to ear, her laughter as bright as the light around her. And in that moment, she truly felt it, the magic and happiness that comes from having clean, cared-for teeth. The sparkle brush spun in one last circle, scattering a shower of golden sparkles all around her. The light wrapped Vivian in warmth, and slowly, the kingdom of smiles began to fade away like a dream at dawn. When the glow disappeared, she was back in her cozy little room, the soft blankets waiting for her. In her hand rested the toothbrush, no longer glowing, but still feeling magical and special in a quiet way. Vivian smiled as she touched her teeth with her tongue. They felt smooth, fresh, and happy, as if they, too, were smiling back at her. From that night on, Vivian never forgot. Each morning when the sun rose, and each evening before bed, she brushed her teeth with gentle care. The Tooth Fairies didn't always appear, but Vivian could feel them close, in every sparkle of her smile, in every twinkle that made her laugh shine brighter. She had discovered a secret, one she carried in her heart. Brushing her teeth wasn't just a chore. It was a kind of magic. A magic that lived inside her, lighting up her smile every single day. And that is the end of tonight's bedtime story. Thank you for listening, little dreamers. If you enjoyed Vivian and the sparkle brush, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and follow Bear Maple for more magical bedtime adventures. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Bear Maple. Every new subscriber helps us share these stories with more families all around the world. Good night, sweet dreams, and keep smiling.